Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. The game does not want to get picked up by OBS, but we are going to be playing a game today once I can stall for a little bit more time and figure out why OBS is misbehaving. It's apparently because I must have had it turned off. Had the game turned off, that is. One of the quirks of OBS is if you have too many things, different sources for different items, it does still chew up resources, even if they are not actively being used in a given scene. So, for example, I have every game that I've streamed recorded in there. Well, I've removed some, but there's a ton in there right now. If you don't manually deactivate them, then it will, unfortunately, still chew up resources in the background, and then once you hit certain thresholds, obviously lead to stream degradation. But Warpforge I happened to turn off because I was swapping in between things. Like I said, I'm juggling it to try and make sure that I am optimizing things. So we're going to be playing a little Warpforge. We're going to probably run in through some more drafts since we did go 12-0 last time. Hey, Kevin, what's good? So one thing that I will complain about Warpforge is, hey, welcome. One thing I'll complain about Warpforge is that there aren't, and this is because it's closed alpha. I'm sure these settings and things will be there later on. But I can't switch it from the monitor it's on. I haven't really put a whole lot of effort into it, but there's definitely no settings. So we'll see what we can get this time. Okay, so we have the Ultramarines, we have the Tyranids, and we have Chaos. So we went Chaos last time, I believe. This is interesting because this guy does not seem worth it. Like, this seems really bad. This one. I'm pretty sure we went Tyranids before. I'm worried about Twitch. Am I missing streams? No, I just didn't stream this past weekend because it was a holiday in the US. So we'll go with the Ultramarines. We did Tyranids before. We've done Chaos before. Let's go with the Ultramarines. Are we? Yeah, we'll just go with the Ultras. I'm not super excited by them, but it is what it is. But yeah, stream will continue on Twitch tomorrow. That's my usual streaming schedule. I did add Nightbot, and then I removed it because, I don't know, I have to find a bot for YouTube that I'm comfortable with. I gotta look into Nightbot a little bit more. I know it's fairly common on Twitch, but I haven't used it at all. I use Moobot personally. But Moobot seemingly doesn't have the integration that I need for YouTube, so we're gonna go with this guy, or this set, because that guy has flank. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. Giving sniper to your whole team, that guy seems pretty good. Blinding guys could be valuable. Vanguard. We're gonna go with the sniper guy. Fair enough, Kevin. Well, it'll definitely be fun. We're definitely going to be playing some Phobies tomorrow. We'll be playing Phobies to start at the very least. We may swap at one point. We'll play it by ear. We're going to do this because we get some out-of-combat removal. Oh, the Ultramarines get a straight-up kill a dude as well. We're going to go with this. We get card draw, we get removal. But DC Dual Force is going into closed beta tomorrow. They had a bunch of difficulty launching the beta literally the last 2 times. So I will probably be playing it before the stream, and then I will possibly will switch to Variety at the end of the stream tomorrow. We'll see how things go. This guy is flying and flank. We'll do this. You got Blue and Quagmire in a horrific pack a week ago? Nice. The snot monster that is Quagmire is awesome. Quagmire is really good. Blue, I actually got some value out of Blue earlier this week. First time I'm on stream? It's not my first stream, unless you mean it's the first time you're on my stream. But I've streamed a couple of times on YouTube before, not very often. My primary streaming platform is Twitch. I'm just kind of experimenting with other platforms just to see. You know, people prefer it here, people prefer it elsewhere. We're going to go with the direct damage for 5. That's a lot of damage. This is deal 2, draw a card. We're probably going to take that. I feel like we have a lot of actual cards, which sounds weird. But like things that interact with the board outside of combat. All right, let's see how well we did. But yeah, I tend to stream on Twitch. That was one of the reasons I wanted to set up Nightbot, is so that it would periodically update chat about, here's my usual schedule, here's where you can find me, all that stuff. But I'm streaming this. I'm trying to produce more non-Phobies content, not because I dislike Phobies in any way or have any problems with it or anything like that, but more that I just want to make sure we can branch out into other things. Because I do enjoy these other games. So unfortunately, they can one-shot our guy here. I kind of auto-played him and wasn't thinking. Probably should have just pinged him instead of playing this. They're going to get a free card here. 1930 Eastern, U.S. Eastern. Yeah, so -4 GMT/UTC. I don't have Twitch, I only have YouTube. Well, it's just a website. It's twitch.tv/RTChompGG. It's all it is. How did you get flank? What did you do? How did you play this so cheap? Oh, huh, okay. Yeah, that's really bad. That guy's gotta go. Because he has Synapse, so we don't want him staying around. I could have hit it with point-blank shot, but I would have had to face check it anyway. This way I don't have to burn a card. EDT, as in Eastern Daylight Time. So it's it's about 26 hours from now. It will notify you if you're subbed, or if you hit up my Discord, it will tell you there as well when I go live. Camouflage. So you can't be targeted, but you can still get punched in the face. I'm down by a lot of health, so this is kind of risky. This could hypothetically take some heat off me. As in, they're gonna... It is investing a card, which I don't like, but it will stem the bleeding a little bit. I assume that thing has flank. It does not. He's just making a bunch of bodies. And punch in the face, as one does. Our team is very expensive, apparently. So we're going to do this. We're going to shoot that guy, and then we get to replace this card, which is awesome. It's funny because the shots made it look like it had googly eyes, which amuses me. Yeah, no problem, Kevin. It should, as long as you hit the bell icon. So the follow, I think Twitch by default now, if you follow somebody, it also activates notifications, but I'm not sure. But like I said, if you're in the Discord, it gets posted there. I post it to social media. If you're either in my Discord or the main Phobies Discord. So I post, when I stream Phobies, I post it to Twitter, Facebook, and both Discords. The Phobies Discord and mine. That's a big boy. That's a big, scary boy. We're just going to have to trade with him, I think. See, the problem is that this guy's codex, if I recall correctly, never worked.
Ready your jump packs? We strike now.
And by never worked, I mean, I assume it's supposed to allow me to choose a target to heal. That never... I've used this before and it didn't. You have Twitter? Okay, then yeah, as long as you follow me on Twitter. It's RTChompGG over on Twitter as well. Oh boy. That's not good. So this guy's flying. Which is less than ideal. We're in a lot of trouble here.
One strike is all I need.
You're gonna need more than one strike. That thing's really big. Like we're in deep trouble. I think this is an L. This is a big L. I wasn't really watching my curve, so maybe I'd have to look at it again, but maybe I just drafted a, too top-heavy of a team. What'd you just do? Ugh. Buffing that is less than good. So we're dead on board. Yeah, they did it right. We're dead on board. We have to top deck the direct removal, and we didn't. We could blind this guy. That doesn't help. We do have vanguards.
My armor is infused with the Emperor's will.
See, the problem is I don't think that... I mean, there's a lot of things they could do. I know Tyranids have a direct targeted removal. And then they just end the game. Although if this lives, I don't know if they have direct damage. That's a big boy. Also a big boy. Well, maybe not so big. I wonder if this could randomly blind the guy that has no ranged attack. That would be super obnoxious. So because of my armor, this guy is gonna survive. But like, this is a lot of damage. They are... Alright, so if they don't have direct damage, I might be okay. Is this my best option? Probably.
My armor is infused with the Emperor's will.
So they can still get through this one, but obviously a second one, if they had so much difficulty getting through the first, is going to be even more of a challenge. But this still is messy. Like, we're not out of it yet. This is a friendly unit. Like, I don't understand if maybe this heals itself, but that seems stupid if you just... Oh, boy. Wing Tyrant. Oh, boy. Now, that's a big boy. That's a big, scary boy. That's a lot of 9s. And this has Vanguard, so I can't even get through necessarily. So we kill this, then it's 9 to face. This guy had Vanguard, I'd feel better, but he does not, so I don't. I think we play our other Vanguard guy and just kind of hope here.
My armor is infused with the Emperor's will.
Alright, so that clears the path. We're only going to take one here, so we're going to punch this guy. He could kill this. But I think I have to set up to kill him next turn. You started playing Phobies because of me? Nice, Killian. Phobies is a great game. I really do love it. I actually got to play way more Phobies this week than I typically do. Normally, off-stream, I pretty much don't play Phobies, which sounds weird, but, like, I just don't get to. I don't know what just happened. What did you just do? Oh, you played your ability, so everything just grew. But you can only get through one of them unless you have something else. Did we pull this out, chat? The back-to-back-to-back Assault Centurion? Overtime. So I'll be honest, I don't quite grok the overtime mechanic. Got him. I mean, we had a bunch of ways that we didn't have to take damage, but whatever. GG. That was a hard-fought battle, chat. I can't believe we won that. Absolutely should not have won that game. I don't think we deserve to win that game, but back-to-back-to-back big tanky boys. Is this the same guy? I don't care about that. I didn't even know we ended up with that card. This guy is not great here, I don't think. We'll keep the flank guy. I think this is the same person. Because yeah, I think I'm like 90% sure this is the same person. So I am not going to run this guy. Well, this guy, there's no point in running him out there, but... You have alligator, so you have the regatoration combo. So Gator was one of those things in the beginning I assumed would not be that good long-term. Because it's like, oh, it's a starter card. It doesn't really do anything. I mean, it heals, but like, who cares? They'll just kill it. But there are certain maps where Gator is really good. Why is this thing so freaking big? Wow. That's 3... I guess we keep this guy. Because we're going to have to face check no matter what.
They'll be dead before they see me coming.
This is a lot of damage, but that's just a long-term value engine. I don't think we can let that stay. I want Klopster too, because it's kind of OP with that 4 special ability. So the big thing about Klopster, though, is that it does not have that high a damage. Like, its damage output is actually kind of pathetic. On level, so like, say you have a level 1 Klopster and a level 1 Jar. Klopster will not kill Jar. And those sort of breakpoints don't matter that much. I mean, they matter. But at the same time, they don't matter because when you play on ladder, it's kind of irrelevant. I'm just killing this guy. I love the machine gun. Sounds like a warthog. Because on ladder, your stuff, whatever your level is at versus your opponent's level, it could be all over the place. So there's no way to know whether your stuff is actually going to be quote-unquote good into theirs. Alright, we may not get lucky 2 times in a row, chat. Alright, so let's see if the Codex works here. Because I am tapped out. Or when I play this, I will... So I'm at 18 health. Why does it not allow... Like, I think this is saying that it heals 3 from itself, which is pointless. Like, I just played this thing. There's no way it's going to be damaged. I don't get it. You got Dozer a little while ago? I really like the big Dozer boy. honestly, he's struggling for a place. He just doesn't... I like him on small maps. But if you're on a small map and you're banking to something big, often you'd rather go for one of the 9 keys. So it just kind of depends. That was brutal. Yeah, I don't think we're stalling until 5, 10, 13. Huge oof, chat.
One strike is all I need.
Taking cover. Enemies in range.
Alright, so we could hit it for 2, but that does nothing. Yeah, we're in deep doo-doo, chat. I kind of agree with that, but did you see Hoploy's Klopster? His Klopster is able to kill the enemy's jar cannon? Well, yeah, but if you use Hoploy as an example, Hoploy is... They way out-level things. Firkin Leapercarn, so... I don't know how many Will Wuffaloes you're going to run into, but Firkin Leapercarn is actually very important. Because there's a lot of phobies that you want to be able to turn off abilities. There are certain ones that you can't really compete against without a Firkin. Why is he not attacking me? They just straight up didn't attack with this guy, and I don't know why. That's a little concerning. But yeah, Firkin is definitely very good. If you've watched any of the game reviews where we had Big She, it's even useful as a proactive answer to opposing Firkins. So to answer Big She's Mildred, it's common for people to play their own Firkin. So in that case, you can, if you go Firkin first, then play your big guy like Boss or Mildred or whatever, you can hit their Firkin, prevent them from turning off your guy, and you can just go about your business. I can't tell if they're just trying to be cute or what they're doing. Alright, so this guy's dead. They just run you in. Alright, that actually wasn't enough on its own. Fantastic. And they all have stealth. Lol. Oh boy, this is not good. Because I can't target them to attack. This guy's not as strong. I don't really have much of a choice. Attractor Repeller? I'm not a huge fan of Repeller. I think Repeller is one of the worst phobies in the game, truthfully. It's just way too fragile for what it does. I think Repeller and Attractor's hit points should be flipped. And then they might be fair, because Attractor is just way more powerful. But yes, you can Leapercarn those, but keep in mind that it sets it on whatever the destination, the target phobie's cooldown is. Point is that you're not going to just turn everything off forever with the Firkin. Alright, we're clearly not winning this one, chat. There's nothing we can do. Actually, if we had a Vanguard, we might not be in terrible shape. So you can flank for 6, 7. We're so close, but not quite. So we're doing it there because I can codex to do 1 to 2 to everything. So this is like, this is good, but not good enough. GG. We actually should have been dead already because they took that turn off not attacking me for some reason. So you do get 10 gold for a loss. You get 50 gold for a win, 10 gold for a loss. Alright, we get a different opponent this time. I don't know. Like, this thing, I thought it was going to be okay, but it does not seem great. It really needs stealth instead of camouflage, but that's probably too good.
We are Ultramarines. The warp flows through me, and it will be your doom. Yeah.
So we'll be aggressive about this. This guy has... Okay, we played as this guy before. Sylar Hex Scorn. The key is just to make sure that we eliminate things before they end up with 15 marks on them. Because once they have a certain amount of marks, we're probably... Well, I was going to say we will never kill it, but that's not true because we do have targeted removal. I just have to find it. I don't know if this guy counts as a unit for the apothecary to heal here.
Let your hate fester.
Alright, so do we Inspired Retribution this guy? Get the 2-for-1 right now? Oh, we can't right now. So you're a 5-4. I want to see if this works. Okay, so it does. It will heal us. One game my enemy spawned his Chuck too late and his heart was almost already dead, so I finished him off already. That's how you answer a lot of the late game phobies, and it's one of the reasons that I've argued. So, if you're not aware, in the Phobies Discord right now, the devs are officially asking for community feedback on what balance changes there should be. So basically, there's a link, you click on it, and then there's a form that'll let you fill it in for what you think needs to get changed in Phobies. However, I am of the opinion that it does not need... We don't need a lot of balance changes. What I think we need is a change to heart health and panic point damage. So I think that, for example, Chuck, Hevo 3.0, Boss, trying to think what else, Beauty, any of the big hitters. Right now, there isn't that big of a threat. You can just pretty much always have the opportunity to bank and therefore get those big things. But if you don't want to do that, there's no reasonable way to rush somebody down in most cases. Most of the time, if you try and do that, you're gonna die. So I think if they lowered heart health and allowed for the ability to heart rush just a little bit more, I think it would help the game a lot. Because then if you want to get your big powerful phobia on the board, you have to put in more work. Like, you have to jump through a couple more hoops. You don't have a lot of phobies with a lot of health, so right now I'm just getting run over by phobies with a lot of damage output. It'll come together as you level up stress level-wise. Klepto is the GOAT. Klepto's pretty good. That's an Obliterator who's very ugly. You have 7 resources, huh? We could go Vanguard draw, but I think the better option is to do this. Poke. Play our Vanguard that does nothing. And then keep punching face. I mean, this guy will one-shot him, or if he punches our face, like they clear this and punch face, that would be really bad, but... If Klepto was 7 key, it would be more fair. I don't know if Klepto would even get played at 7 keys. Like, I don't think it would be good enough. You'd pretty much always want to play Crushmore, I think. Oh boy. So we're dead on board.
My armor is infused with the Emperor's will.
We're just gonna keep going face. We gotta end this game before they get to us. Once he's on your team, problem will be yours. Yeah. Everybody you go up against will know the wrath of Calypto. Ugh, that's not good. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead because they can clear this guy, and then this comes crashing in. GG. I guess I was too aggressive here.
I will destroy you with the power of the warp.
Yeah, it's absolutely necessary for you to get the taunt line in. Damn. Not off to a great start tonight, chat. I don't know why I got 25 gold that time. So yeah, I mean, that game we had a better curve. We actually did stuff, but you can see the curve in the background just above me. Up there. It's not great. It's very clunky. And we have 6 8+ cost cards. I think they're all 8, but still. Not good. I thought we might be okay after we squeaked out that first win. We'll keep all this. I'm pretty sure this is a bot.
We will not fail.
Yeah, this is a bot. You can see because the name aligns. Hey, we do have earlier game stuff. Maybe what well, the thing is if I didn't punch their face throughout the course of that game, we would never have been in the position to potentially win. Imagine how a 10-key phobia would look. I don't know if they'll ever do that. People have suggested ideas like that, but I don't know if they actually ever want to do that.
Taking cover. Enemies in range.
I don't want to leave pieces on the board. I mean, there's a lot of crazy ideas that you could do, but I don't know that it would be healthy to have more, like, even bigger stuff. Like, I don't know if there's a need for that. Alright, we're just gonna kill this thing. And kill this. I would go with Thunder Rocks because of his damage, to be honest, to non-mechanical phobies. Oh, if you need to completely delete a phobie? Akira. I don't think Akira should be in the game. Right now, my number 2, although I haven't seen it, is the new Muffin. I don't think that card should exist. I don't know why they made it, to be perfectly honest. Can I target this and just not attack? It can't be targeted, okay. Like, I'll be honest, I'm a little baffled as to why they made the Muffin the new Cupcake, or whatever it's called. Oh boy, that's not good. That's no bueno. Oh, good lord. Yeah, we may lose to the bot, which I think is kind of telling for what we drafted. I think I just didn't pay enough attention to the curve of the deck. Oh, you're only going to deal 2. That's fine, I guess. We could play you. This is probably better. Because then I can kill this as well.
Ready your jump packs? We strike now.
Zero key phobia would be interesting. I think blue is as close to zero keys as you can get, right? My god, they are just going face. They don't care. Everything's got stealth. Cupcake is a game changer? Absolutely. I don't... Like I said, I don't understand why they felt that card was okay. Because to me, that card seems very much not okay. Again, I may be getting over-aggressive here. Onda made a meme on Cupcake? Yeah, Onda's really good with the memes. Onda's definitely good for the memes. Alright, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't have enough to kill them out of hand anyway. 11. Which means that this thing is now a risk. We probably have to deal with it. So we do this. We do this. We trade here. We draw some cards. Fast turn. Buffin' God jump scare. Oh my god, these Tyranids. Yeah, I'm not very impressed with the Space Marines so far, but again, maybe it's my drafting that leaves much to be desired. Do we just play this idiot? I think we play you. Like, I want to get this guy online, but it never... This guy feels like it's win more. He absolutely feels win more.
My armor is infused with the Emperor's will.
We'll give him a bigger ranged attack. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the feedback yields from this whole rebalance submission. I'm personally not a huge fan of polling the community, because while it's true you get, obviously, like, well, the community likes this, doesn't like this, that's not necessarily useful information.
Your shield for humanity! Yeah!
I unfortunately can't punch face this turn, because flank doesn't allow you to attack face immediately, which I think is good. Why the event didn't start yet in Phobies? It should have. I think it was supposed to start today at about 3 hours ago. I didn't check. Did I ever think about stop playing Phobies? Jokingly. Like, if I was on a losing streak, you know, I was playing and I lost 5, 6 games in a row, yeah, I've definitely thought in my head, I hate this game, I'm done with it. But I'm not, I don't seriously mean that. Actually, I think I could have been dead. Oh no, I couldn't, because there was the other Vanguard guy, never mind. Alright, we can successfully beat the bot, chat. Oh yeah, I figured, Kevin. I mean, I tend to stick with games for a very long time if I enjoy them. Like, I'll definitely play games, and there are single-player games, for example, that I've not completed. Either because I got bored, or I got whatever I wanted out of them. There's PvP games where it's the same sort of thing, where I said, you know what? This game isn't for me. It's not that it's bad. I just don't like it. There are some games I stop playing because they're bad, obviously. But Phobies is a game that it unfortunately, this is the worst part about Phobies to me, is that it has ruined other games for me. Because there are a lot of games, am I queued right now? I guess I wasn't. There are a lot of other games where I pick them up and I start playing and I think to myself, you know what? I could just be playing Phobies instead. We have another bot. This guy just feels awkward. Yeah, I think this is a bot.
We will not
Could just be playing League instead. I mean, I could hate myself. That is an option. If the Blizzard merger ever happens, I might be playing HOTS again. Probably not. Honestly, like, I like HOTS the most out of... Well, my 3 favorite MOBAs that I usually go back to are Heroes of the Storm. There was this Lord of the Rings one in the Xbox 360 era, and then Demigod. I think I've talked about all of them before. They are the games that I enjoy the most, or have enjoyed the most. And I have yet to find any other MOBAs that are close. I find items exceptionally boring. I don't think they really add a whole lot of depth. HOTS is acceptable with at least 2 friends. It's fine if you solo, or at least it was. See, I was the player, like, I played in the closed alpha, like, way back when, and all I wanted was a new Barak to release. And then when a new Barak released, I'm not joking, I think I played 15,000 games with a new Barak. Because there were a few years where I was pretty much only playing HOTS. I started playing Phobies because it looked interesting and blew my mind. It does. It's a really fun game. It really is fun. But yeah, I haven't found another MOBA that I enjoy, partially because it really is so team-based that it does feel pointless playing solo. Hey, I can actually run this guy out on a naked board. So if you can't get a team, solo queuing in any MOBA is disastrous. I think that the requirements for what the gameplay is in a MOBA, like junglers versus specific positions in certain places, as well as items, are all just unnecessary complications. Like, they don't have to exist, but most people keep chasing that model. I think that HOTS did a great job where it's, hey, let's just skip all that crap because nobody actually, I mean, not nobody, but plenty of people want to play and don't want to be bothered with all of that. I don't know why I did that, because this has Blast too. I know why I did that, because I'm talking. But we're going to do this instead. So this will blind him, meaning that he can't ranged attack for a little while. So we can get some free damage in. I love League, so solo is okay. However, I'll get on any game to play with a squad. That's fair. I'm excited, and I was hoping... Oh, they played the same thing against me. I was hoping that we'd get more... Alright, they're just dead. More information about the next Gears of War, because that's something my real-life friends love to play, and there's a lot of modes that would be worthwhile streaming and stuff, especially getting in, but they don't... There's no news. I don't know what the hell's happening with Gears 6. Everybody was expecting the Marcus Phoenix collection and a remaster of, like, Gears 1 to, like, buy them time. But even that hasn't happened. You never played League? You're not missing much. The event started and there's so much new stuff? Alright. Well, I'll take a look at... Well, I'm going to look at it tonight, but I'll be talking about it on stream tomorrow. I'm sure I'll get spoiled in the meantime. Sorry, answering some DMs in Discord. I didn't see whether we're queuing up against a bot or not, chat. I'm mulliganing these so that we can find lower cost stuff. We'll keep the Vanguard, I guess. This sounds like a bot. It is the bot. I hate playing against the Eldari. Because Shuriken is such a stupid mechanic. Is Shuriken, or does Shuriken work when attacking? Okay, so it's not when defending, at least. I don't know where this Hive Factory came from. I don't know if I picked it or if it just randomly gets added to the deck. TFT, their auto battle are still pretty fun. Also, new mode 2v2v2v2v2 coming out. That seems interesting. Ah, interesting, Kevin. I'm gonna have to... Somebody will crunch the numbers between today and tomorrow for, like, what the most... Like, how efficient exactly is it? One thing I will say for this game, for Warhammer, is that while I love this mechanic, in draft it very much feels like nobody plays anything turns 1 through 1 to 3 and then maybe even 4, because most of the time you just nuke the thing, like you face check it with your hero. So we could blind a random enemy, but that's probably not necessary right now. We could heal. I mean, we're definitely doing this. Yeah, we're going to do it this way. So they're leaving warp stones behind, which can be collected, and it gives them power-ups on their next guys. So we're going to do this to nuke both the warp stones. That's acceptable, I guess. I do have to be careful with the Hive Factory that I don't screw up one of my Codex plays, which I'm sure I will. That's annoying. Is that your thing? Yeah, it is. That's their hero power card. I guess we'll do this and play the Apothecary. I mean, we could blind this guy, but we'll wait for a better combat trick. That seems fine. It's tough getting people to like some things, Killian. It can be really challenging, because games appeal to different people, you know what I mean? It's just the way it is. You can tell it's a bot because they didn't kill my dude when they could have. There's a bug. Do we have a 5? We don't have a 5, let alone a Codex 5. We could try and randomly blind this guy. But if we don't, then we're in a weird spot. Could play him. Like, we have a 50-50 to blow them out, but I don't really want to take that chance. I think we just go with the consistent play, even if it's worse. Oh, wait, no, we can do this. Oh, yeah! 50-50. Coin flip.
Take me without a fight.
Ah, we hit the wrong guy. Wait, the Codex guys trigger every time? No way! I didn't realize that. I thought they were just on Enter's play. I mean, it doesn't say that, but okay, that's wild. That's wild. How dare they get rewarded for playing? You can buy special packs once you buy the VIP pass and they release a new poison map. Oh, well, the new map I was expecting. Like, that was gonna happen, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. We might as well do this. Alright, we hit the 50-50. Yeah, Codex now is, like, way better. I didn't realize... I mean, I thought it was good before. That seems really good. What doesn't seem good is this guy with freaking Blast 5. Oh, he doesn't have Blast 5, but he does have Flank. Oh my god. I'm not excited about that guy coming back down. How big was he? You have 8 health. I'm not getting through that guy. That's just not happening. So we're going to play multiple bodies and hope that that will do it. Because they're going to get one of them. This gnat that's here is driving me insane. There it is again. Wait, what? Something tells me the AI on the bot needs to get fixed. Why did it just do that? It definitely just went, nope, peace, I'm out. That's so weird. I also don't know why I did, because I was so confused. Alright, we'll draw some cards. I was not paying attention to what I was doing at all. So this guy's Codex makes way more sense now, because now he can heal himself when other stuff gets played. It's a very impressive looking attack. I don't think it matters, though. It doesn't actually matter. Another thing I wish they would change on this is I do not think you need to play 12 games. I think it should probably be at most 10. And probably, like, I would rather do, like, 5. But I understand people want to necessarily get their money's worth or whatever. Did you see the announcement in the Phobies Discord? That's adorable. I'm gonna post that into mine. Alright, what do we got here? I'm assuming it's another bot. Just based on precedent. Gruck Face Ripper? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that's a bot.
We are Ultramarines.
You're an Ultramarine. I'm excited for this game to come out, Warpforge. Although, like I said, tomorrow... I probably won't get to stream it tomorrow, but I will probably stream, likely on YouTube, some DC Dual Force. So we could do this to build board position, but then they just kill it anyway. We're just going to remove some of these. And by some, I mean both. But yeah, I'm excited for DC Dual Force. It looks cool. Definitely seems way more appealing to me than Marvel Snap. But I have to look at more of the cards. What do we want to do here? How do I get rid of you? Probably just this.
One strike is all I need.
Unfortunately, they trade here. You know what I could do is this and take some face damage. This maintains a body on the board that they have to deal with. Because their auto card doesn't remove things, at least not inherently. Gonna stream Phobies on Twitch, or I'm gonna do Twitch is tomorrow, and so I try to keep Phobies on Twitch, and then other stuff on YouTube is kind of the pattern I'm going with. Need to figure out how to remove this thing. I don't think we can right now. That's 3, 4. Actually, no, we can face check and remove this guy. Take a bunch of damage, but that's fine.
First one to enter battle.
Yeah, tomorrow is the Twitch stream. I don't have all of my stuff set up on YouTube, that's why I'm just kind of trying it out. Until I hit 1,000 subscribers, Twitch will absolutely be the primary streaming platform. Alright, so this guy kills this. Yeah, I think we just do it this way. Wait. Yeah.
Ready your jump packs?
This guy will tank this. You shoot this guy in the face. Or cook him, I guess. We'll just pass for now. We won't be overly aggressive. That's problematic. Him hitting face, ironically, is probably the best option, best outcome. Alright, so... I guess we draw some cards. Neither of you have a codex, right? No. So here... Here, this guy is blast, so that means that he'll kill this guy. He's taking spare damage, so now we can beat on face. Face is the place, chat. Or at least that's what I've been told. It's the word on the street. It's a Burna Boy. Doesn't matter. The Ultramarines... Oh, wait, you have Vanguard. Oh, okay. It does matter. Never mind. This guy. Alright, we only get one of them. But it doesn't matter, because we do this, we do this, we do this.
Do that.
And down go the orcs. Got a little messy at the end, but we still get there. I need to play Phobies more. I need to play Phobies more. I really want to. It's just that I find I have to be in the appropriate frame of mind, where I find like I was joking about earlier, where if I get tilted, I'm like, oh, I'm going to give the game up. I'm not going to, but it's just, if I'm not in the right frame of mind, I'm going to get frustrated. Or I'm going to play poorly, which will then follow into I'm getting frustrated. So. So I believe this is another bot. Yep. Unfortunately, we had our 3 people games. We could jump into maybe some regular constructed after I complete this run. I don't know. We'll see what time it is. Since this is an off day, I'm just doing some light streaming. We're not going to be going too long. Certainly not for my usual time. Alright, this has got to go. This is a pretty good body. Like, 4 health, 3-3. This seems really strong. Which I think is the intended purpose, that this is a common Tyranid monster, so they want it to be playable. I was just double checking there wasn't a different play I could have made. Great, another one. I mean, we'll still 1-for-1 it, but, well, do we point blank shot? We have 4 resources. Could actually play this. Alright, this will force them to interact with it. Yeah, it's next card. For a second, I looked at him like, wait a minute, could I have played multiple things? That's a little scary, that thing. Which I'm kind of glad we kept Death from Above, then.
For courage and honor!
Taking cover.
We're just gonna keep the body on the board. Or add bodies to the board, rather. Let the bodies hit the board. That should be a stream title. I do like that creepy noise. How am I doing on Phobe's progress? I mean, so I burned 1.2, almost 1.3 million experience, and I think I got 1.5 stress levels. I think I went from 86 to 87.5 or something like that. What do we do here? Probably just play you. I'm gonna keep this guy alive, because there's no real need to attack right now, and he's just gonna croak when he does. I might as well keep him as potential removal. You are a Carnifex. And they decided to make you big. Sure. So we could send... Yeah, this isn't bad.
Ready your jump packs? We strike now.
So that clears this guy out. Hold on, we want to do this right. Attack here. You here, that'll heal him. Since now we know what it does. Leave them with no board position. Get in there. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm at the point where the stress levels just aren't going to come very easily anymore. Not that they ever really did, but you could definitely see forward progress previously, and now it's kind of like... Yeah, it's just nightmarish to try and level. Well, we're halfway there, chat. Hopefully more humans queue into draft. Because beating up on the bots is, I mean, it's a thing, but... Like I said, I wish it was a shorter run. Because... Like, what time how long have I been live? I've been live hour and 16 minutes. Admittedly, we had to pick the deck, and we played 8 games. So maybe that's fine, but it feels weird to still be playing the same... This has got to be a bot.
We will not fail.
Yeah, it is.
Ultramarines.
I don't know, it just feels strange to still be doing the same run, I guess. Not I guess. That's exactly it. Let's nuke this guy. Now, they start out with 40 health, so I'm not going to face check initially.
We must destroy them before they destroy us.
How are we dealing with you? Probably just gonna face check you. So this makes it so we don't have to burn a card. Apparently that guy's just a 3/3/3 at least every time.
Death won't take me without a fight.
Well, that's awkward. How do we remove this guy? I guess we just do it this way. I don't really want to face check and take 5. Problem is that we're just handing tempo right back to them because they get first act. I have no idea what this is. That thing seems pretty good. I also can't really remove it right now. Well, we can if I face check. This is starting to become kind of painful. But we can apothecary next turn. Another one. Oh boy. Ow. Oh, this thing doesn't mean anything because the flank means they can't hit me. We have 4 damage, so this guy is dead. 1, 2, 3.
Taking cover.
4.
Enemies in range.
And now we just wait. We can ramp out the Redemptor Dreadnought, which will be nice.
My blade. Wisdom.
That's less than nice. That's in fact less than nice. So we're gonna ramp out this guy instead.
My armor is infused with the Emperor's will.
Hit him like the wrath of the Emperor. It's not a quote from this series as far as I know. I'm sure somebody says that, but...
One strike is all I need.
Well then. Awkward. Alright, hopefully the Redemptor Dreadnought can clear this guy. And then we face check him. Oh, we can't. Ugh, that's not good. Oh, we still Redemptor Dreadnought. Do we? Yeah, we do. So that guy annihilates nothing. Obviously. So we could kill this guy. We're gonna kill this guy instead. So we take less damage. We'll let this thing soak some damage. We're up on cards. But I just... Oh, no. That's really bad. We're up on cards, but I just can't seem to quite flip tempo yet.
We strike soon.
This guy's way better. That guy's really good. Uh-oh, we actually can't, We're not dead on board, but I cannot apothecary this turn. That's awkward. Because we won't get the codex. I mean, we could set it up ahead of time, but that doesn't get me anything. Wait, when does this happen? Oh, codex.
Destroy them before they destroy us.
Looking spooky. Probably dead. It's this turn. And I can't put it on me. So what we probably do is heal. Because they could go face, hypothetically. 4. That's 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we should live, question mark. Wait, we heal 4, we go to 10, we'll go to 3. We might actually be better off not healing and instead going with double vanguards, because I'll actually have more health this way.
For courage and honor! For courage and honor!
We do have to deal with their board, unfortunately. I would love to just ignore them. And just go face with this guy that hits for 10, but I don't think we can do that.
Draw your blade for the Primarch! Raise your shield!
Like I said, I'm not exactly sure how overtime works, because it isn't like... Wait, what? Okay. All right, Kevin. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. So we got to go through the Vanguard guy.
Yeah!
And then we will, I guess, play the heal guys.
Not a single soul left behind.
Taking cover. Enemies in range.
Alright, we got to heal, and then we healed up our big guy. That's good enough, I guess. We'll see how this does. I mean, we're playing against a bot, so we probably stabilized, but sometimes the bot's just like, oh yeah, I've been sandbagging this direct damage for 15 turns, you're just dead. I mean, like, right here, this is representing a lot of damage. Considering we only have 8 health. Okay, they're not going to attack, sure. 10, 8, like, they're just dead now? No, they're not, Vanguard. Oh, yeah, they are. Because I have this. I mean... Okay.
The Emperor guides us to victory!
This gives everybody sniper. Which this keyword is when doing a ranged attack, enemy it's killed, don't retaliate, so... Get at him. Game? GG. Sure. Why not? 7 wins. Alright, let's see what we can get to. So right now, I mean, it's closed alpha. It's not surprising that there's a lot of bots. Like, no one's surprised about this. It's just unfortunate at the moment for streaming purposes, but it's fine. I could be playing in constructed, but I feel like I need to unlock more cards. I didn't realize that they have a daily login bonus of like 1,000 gold, which is 5 packs. Packs are 5 cards each, or it could be 10 packs of the all armies one. I guess we'll go with this. I'm sorry to hear that, Killian.
Fail. We are Ultramarines.
Hope things get better for you. This thing is just gross. So no point in expending cards. Might as well just remove this thing. Interesting. This looks like something out of Scorn. We're just gonna make sure that they don't do anything. I'm sure this is very thrilling to everybody out there watching, because we're doing the same sort of game plan over and over again. Like I said, I do want to grow my collection before I end up jumping into Constructed too much. I have tried, because if you lose a run, if you get eliminated, you do have to play Constructed, which I've mentioned before, I do like that. I think that's actually pretty cool.
One strike is all I need.
Can't quite get it. Alright, get some rest, Killian. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.
Taking cover. Enemies in range.
Now, we could play the bike to kill this thing. Actually, we can just do this. That lets us apply a little bit of pressure. I appreciate it, thank you. Tyranid Warrior. I don't know why the bot elected to kill this, but sure. Reasons. Bots be doing bot things, huh? Play the Vanguard guy.
Draw your blade for the Primarch. Raise your shield for humanity.
We'll just keep removing things. Just squashing the bugs. It's funny how far behind YouTube actually shows as. I have it up in, like, chat up in OBS so I can see it, but it's, like, super far behind, which is funny. We're just gonna kind of go face with this, and by kind of, I mean we are.
Not a single soul left behind.
Oh, the way that... I wonder what the order is that they trigger in. Because this guy healed himself because of Codex, and then I healed because of the Apothecary. I wonder if it could have sequenced the other way and then wasted a activation. Just because I want to. I think Ultramarine aggro probably will be pretty decent. They have a bunch of aggressive effects. They have direct damage. Like, they have flank. They have direct damage. They have a keyword that fits very well with aggressive strategies in Codex, because you want to curve out every turn. So it's like, oh, I curved out. On top of curving out, I get this other effect. And then you have the burn, the card draw, the efficient bodies. It just all seems very good. I mean, even the one tank that the other bot had, when you Codex, it produces a body. Like, that seems bonkers. We're up against a different bot this time. I don't think I've even seen this guy before.
Do not fail. We are Ultramarines. Time is money.
That's interesting. See, like, this guy's not bad because, hypothetically, depending on what you're up against, he could live. He's not going to against me. Well, he might, because this has Remnant. So they could reanimate it. But that would necessitate them actually having a real reanimate card. This guy has regeneration, so we also have to kill him efficiently. Alright, so they've not demonstrated that they have...
One strike is all I need.
They have not demonstrated that they have a reanimation card, so we're going to do this. A Psychomancer. That could be very bad. Wait, did you punch face? What just happened? We're not going to let this guy survive. He's got to go. He's got to go. We'll punch face. Yeah, so the AI for the bots, which I imagine will be not a significant chunk of people's games, but like they're gonna play into games when you draft and it's just empty. What the hell is happening right now? Sure. Huh. Could get ugly. Probably need to kill this guy most. So we are going to take the chance again that they don't have a reanimate card, but like I said, they've shown no reanimates. But as far as the bots go, I mean, sometimes I've lost to the bots before, but that was because I didn't know that, hey, Eldari has a deal 8, so I had no idea that I was, by doing certain plays and accepting the damage, because I was trying to play for card advantage, that I was playing into a loss scenario. This guy seems really good. And he'll one-shot. See, like, this is one of the things that I dislike, is the two different attack types mean that, like, this guy is just really bad into this guy. Now, of course, it's a double-edged blade, because there are times where, yeah, I'm going to be in great shape despite that. Or explicitly because of that. That was a weird sound effect. But it's... I think it's a layer that feels like it doesn't need to be there. In some cases, it feels okay. It's like, oh, well, I have this high attack melee guy, and he has armor. But he has, like, no, or literally no, range damage. It's like, okay, I get the balancing effect. But, I don't know, it just feels like a step too far into the complexity direction. Lich Guards are good. Lich Guards are pretty good. Roll
your blade for the Primarch! Raise your shield for humanity!
I got bit by a bug for a second. A weird pinch.
Before they see me coming.
This is all the same amount of damage, because he has 2 armor, so it reduces everything by 2 to a minimum of 1. So, I gotta be doing 4 more damage before it really gets through. Sure. I wonder if Necron Swarm could work. I don't know why they didn't attack. Like, I have literally no idea. I gotta get rid of this guy somehow. I'm going to advance this guy. If we don't get him on the board now, he probably never gets online. Now, this means that this guy dies, but we're going to trade relatively efficiently. What is this? Ooh. I want to build Necron Scarabs. I didn't even know this card existed. But I definitely want to build Necron Scarabs. We need the 8-drop guy that deals damage to their entire board. I mean, these will collapse in. So that means that he'll be able to punch face and then kill this guy. Well, he'll kill this guy. This guy's going to regenerate. Well, we can face check him, I guess. Oh, this is going to be an awkward turn. Oh, we did top deck this. Okay. This is going to be an awkward turn. Oh, no. We can't codex any of these. We can't codex any of these because we don't have a 1 cost. We could be dead. We'll Vanguard. We will... Do we get the Apothecary online? Yeah, I think we do. We just punch this guy, get the Apothecary online. We can't heal this turn, but we'll be able to set up multiple heals next turn, hopefully. That guy is really dangerous. But they tapped out. So they have Artifice, which, whenever they play a spell, a stratagem, that triggers. So his is deal 1 to everything. All my guys, that is. 4, 9, they're just dead. I wasn't really watching, but apparently the bot is just dead. Sure. It got a little hairy for a brief moment. 3 more wins, chat. 3 more wins and we get a free draft ticket. And we can open a whole bunch of packs. So I know we had a lot of Phoebes talk. Hopefully people made it to this point if you were coming here for Warpforge specifically. Sorry, I saw an amusing post in Discord. We'll keep this. I don't know if it matters. We are up against Chaos, so this could get messy.
We are Ultramarines! For eye of terror, we shall bring no mercy.
I do need to be a little cautious, because they have the life advantage to just kind of... Like, they could take time and set stuff up. They don't have to necessarily rush me down, but they can.
My hate drives me.
This seems like a good body. And we don't... well, I was going to say we don't have our removal, but we kind of do. Like, we're taking face damage here, but I'd rather do this and ensure that they don't have bodies. We could have sent the Interceptor in as well, but this gets value out of our Pope guy. That's not good. So we'll clear this guy out. Obviously, well, do we face check instead and then play this guy? So So I want to do that so that we're at least advancing our board somehow.
Guides us to victory.
So we can try and flip tempo here, because otherwise we're just doing stuff and falling behind slowly but surely. Because they get first initiative. So like here, at least we have the body to run in here. Unfortunately, we may just Inspired Retribution and nuke him. Which I guess is fine. So we can ramp the Dreadnought. Or this guy. This guy is kind of disappointing.
I am unstoppable.
Another one? Great. All that blathering about getting the tempo advantage and stuff. Trying to flip tempo, completely irrelevant.
One strike is all I need. Temper your speed with faith and flame.
Alright, the bot will attack here, because they always do. I mean, unless they have something to just kill it. Okay. That's less than ideal. I think Abaddon's, at least right now, the better Chaos guy, because they all care about marks so much. Alright, we're gonna ramp the Redemptor. Nice. So the other advantage here is because this is already on the board, I can Codex next turn, assuming they don't kill it, and get more AoE. Although AoE doesn't matter as much as Chaos because they're more of a tall build than a wide build. Which I do like that there's that differentiation among the factions. Oh my god, how many of these do you have? You're gonna kill this, aren't you? No, you're gonna go face for 1 million. Sure. Alright, we have a chance to kill this. We have 8. We have to win the 50-50. Otherwise, we need to face check it with something, which I really don't want to do.
Not a single soul left behind.
Ah! We lost the 50-50. I don't really want to take 5, but we're going to do that. We do have a big Vanguard guy. We have our healer on the board. I mean, I guess maybe it's possible they can kill me from 11, but I don't know how. I don't know what this guy is.
Nothing in this galaxy but us.
Alright, that guy. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're dead. GG. I mean, we could have done other stuff, but whatever. Two more, chat. 2 more wins. That's all we gotta get. Yeah, I do think that I would definitely recommend this game. Like, I'm enjoying it. I expect it will improve, obviously, as more cards come out, as more people are added to the beta, well, the alpha. I don't know how the balancing is going to go. I'm a little worried that there's going to be enormous deviations between matchups. So by that, I mean... like, let's say that orcs line up well against Tyranids. I don't know if that's true, but, like, let's assume that that's true. if orcs line up well against Tyranids, and orcs, like, is that going to be unwinnable? Or is it going to be a 70-30? Is it going to be a 60-40? If they line up well, it's not going to be 50-50 or the other way. So the reason I bring that up is it is a little concerning given how many things... Like, there's so many things, if that makes sense. Like, even something as simple as the two different attack values. If Tyranids are, or the orcs are the melee faction, and another one is the ranged faction, therefore the opposite stat is lower for those characters, does that mean that you just never get to interact? Or not that you never interact, but just that you don't interact on a meaningful axis most games? It's going to be... There are a lot of buttons and knobs and levers in order to balance things, but it's going to be nightmarish to do so, I think. Like, I think it's going to take a ton of effort to do it. Oh, this is the guy that has the drain life one. I guess we just play this guy. We'll heal too. I don't want to attack in, because we don't... Like, we gotta preserve this guy also. Although we can codex this guy. Oh no! Not like this! Not like this! Disappointing. I mean, that was somewhat aggressive, but whatever. I think we just play this guy. The sniper doesn't matter this turn because you have to kill the guy in order to get the effect. But he does have a 6 attack, so... Awkward. Awkward. We can remove this thing, but that's unfortunate. We're going to do this so that we can play this guy, as opposed to playing this. Just to make sure that he can't res. Just in case. See, the problem with that raised dead effect that they just played is that it doesn't let you choose from among all of them. It only lets you choose from, like, 3 cards. So if you had a ton of things die, it's not nearly as good. This will just get this thing removed. I possibly should have held on to that just because it's an odd cost, so it'll allow me to codex on certain turns that I might not otherwise, but I do have Hive Factory to make things a little more viable. 4, 7... Actually, we can just kill this guy. 5, 8, yeah. We do this. And we run you in. We play a guy, punch him in the face, then we shoot him in the face. Actually, we shot him twice, but whatever. You get the point. That's another one? Alright, maybe I can't do this twice. Oh no! The reanimation protocol, they do have it! 6, 10, 12. We have 3 more damage. 1, 2... Great. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Exacxies, we got him. Smoked him. Never didn't have it. Alright, last draft game, chat. Let's see if we get a human this time. Let's see if we get a human this time. So I'll have to take a look at the collection after this and see how close we are to, like, realistically building a decent constructed deck. I invested most of my resources into Necrons at this stage. I split the early stuff between Necrons and Tyranids. What just happened? What? What did you just do? Oh. Fair. I mean, not really, but sure. This guy seems bad. Like, unless there's something I'm missing, the Termagants seem really weak. Like, not worth it. Even the Hormagaunts seem better, because the Termagants, and I get they can't be 3 health, because if they were, it would be problematic. You know, like, if you didn't have a way to remove them with your free card, then it becomes an issue. Because then you can't just face check and play your free card to deal with their free card. And even then, you're coming out ahead.
Yeah.
This would still only deal 1. We're just going to play the body and stall a little bit. Buy us a little bit more time. Once our better stuff comes online, we're in good shape, but gotta get there. That guy could be an issue. Like, is this supposed to be a cannon on his back? Like, I don't understand. Oh, wow, they didn't attack it. Okay. Oh, I hit it. I meant to ranged attack. I knew that was going to happen eventually. I meant to ranged attack it. So I'm going to kill this guy. Oh no, I can't, because he's Vanguard. I'm just screwing up. It's the last game, and I'm screwing everything up. Am I throwing, chat? See, like, all that damage was wasted because he healed. It's going to heal the full. Oh my god, this is so bad. I think I threw. That's frustrating. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they should send this in, because then this lives. For now, anyway. I probably just have to nuke this guy. The problem is I know that there's big, scary things beyond this. Then we do this just to bring it into range. They likely can't heal it unless they have something out of hand. Heavy Stomp. I'm already at 18. This is not good. So we can power out one of these guys, which is likely what has to happen. So can I kill this guy effectively? We can give something flank. Yeah, I think this guy's okay. So we do 5, 6, 7. That gives him flank. Gives him sniper. Which means we snipe this guy. Pow! Got him. That's a big attack value. And we'll be able to snipe stuff again because I'm going to Assault Centurion to follow up. And it gives it to my unit, so even my general's going to have it. Which is pretty sweet. So the question is, do we Dreadnought? I think we Centurion.
My armor is infused with the Emperor's will.
Just put big holes in everything. Gigantic holes in them. I feel like multiple factions have a variation on this card. And I guess it does matter for, like, these. Which then, in light of that, maybe that hero power is better, because it's just, I'm going to flood the board. Because all these things will have tide. And then the ones with Swarm can combine to get bigger. Although they're not doing that right now. See, like, they'll do that, and then they... So, the reason for that is it condenses the spaces so that you can keep playing guys. I'm sure there's an engine where it's, like, you make arbitrarily large thing, but... So, I had originally intended to do this, but I don't know if this is worth it. It was probably better to set up a heal somehow. But this lets me whack them for 13 and wipe their board, so... Sure, why not? These card backs are kind of cool. I like the other ones, too. The ones that look like a ribcage / spine. Thing is nasty looking. But you know what's also nasty? Getting squished. Got him. Get wrecked. Hey, we got 12. We went 1 and 2 against humans, though. We went 1 and 2 against humans. That's awkward. Alright, so we're going to open a bunch of packs here, and then we'll see what we get afterwards, chat. I kind of want to see if we can do Scarabs. There's also a Frenzied build that must exist. Well, maybe must is a strong word, but it could exist. They do exist. I don't know what the crafting is going to look like if it exists, which, as of right now, I don't think it will. It doesn't appear... So, Horus Heresy Legions did not have crafting. Ooh, 2 more. Deploy up to 6 friendly infantry troops that died this game? That seems good. Wonder it's a legendary. Oh, you swept my board. No, you didn't. Ooh, alright. Alright, alright. So, this guy I think is good for Artifice decks. At least potentially. Alright, we got a couple more. 2 legendaries, not bad, not bad. Alright, let's see what we got deck building wise, chap. I don't remember. What is this guy's power? Oh yeah, Necron Warriors. That's fine, I get. Well, actually, we probably do want this guy instead. The reason why is if this is... How do I search? Scarab. So we don't have, like, the cool Scarab cards. We just don't have that many. Like, this is fine, but we saw the other one that also deploys Canoptic Scarabs, and we only have one copy of this. Which is unfortunate. What do we have frenzy-wise? Is that not what it's called? So this guy helps frenzy. What if we try a frenzy build? Like, is that... It's probably bad, right? I have to imagine it's bad. We're gonna do this guy. Can I not add them to the deck this way? Oh, there we go. We don't really have a lot quantity-wise. This might not be good enough. All right, let's see what else we can do. We do have guys that want reanimation. This probably goes in. Probably reanimation protocol. Oh, protection protocol actually is probably pretty good. So this and this. I don't know how many we need to run. I think there needs to be a cleaner way on the filters to just make this easier to clear stuff. This guy's just your generic flank guy. This guy's a Vanguard. It's also Remnant. This guy seems fine. Definitely want Lich Guard. Definitely want that. This seems expensive, but... Our deck is full. This might need to go in there. It would be nice if this would show you the card when you hovered over it. I don't know if I have enough ways to actually interact with the board. Whatever, we're just gonna play. We'll play one game and then probably call a stream. We're in the low division. Yeah, we'll play one game, call a stream. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, with more Phobies. Probably some DC Dual Force at some point. Certainly this weekend at the very least, but maybe tomorrow. We'll play it by ear. Alright, let's see what we got here. Master of Arcana. What are the ultramarine psychic powers, though? That means nothing to me. I'm loath to get rid of the Lich Guard, but... Oh, this is a bot. Okay.
What is yet to come? For us to decide.
This guy seems pretty good. So we punch him, we poke him, and we're gonna play a flayed one. Because we can reanimate it. Flesh. Zombie robots.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Honestly, I think the frenzy idea is gonna be bad, but I just kind of wanna see. So, like, if we just res this guy, what are we looking at here? Oh, I get to choose now? Do you come back without frenzy? That's interesting. I mean, I think it still has frenzy, but we still traded 2 for 1 though, in the wrong direction. Which I don't think these guys can be 3 health. I mean, maybe because I think there is a general that gives you reanimation cards. Which, if that's true, maybe? See, like, this guy at least has flank. But I'm trading down. Like, I'm trading my 4-drop for your 3 or 2-drop. This does not seem good. I mean, these guys are fine as removal, but obviously attacking down like that is a bad idea. You will just die. See, this gives me those cards. But I can't kill these things right now. This guy's cool looking, though. Ouch. Really? I mean, it's the bot, but sure. It seems unnecessary. Now, the bot is smart enough to clean up after itself. So I think this melee damage buff is permanent, but I'm not 100% sure. But if it is, then this is going to be some long-term value for me. I'm now ahead on life, the board is even, and I have more attack. That's less than desirable, though. Especially because he's going to hit back for 6. We can do that, though. I don't want to take 6, but we'll clean this guy out. And we're not behind by a lot on life. Because this is flying, it's also difficult for them to address as easily. You can trade here if you want. Are you gonna go face? I mean, that gives them Codex, so I guess that So I need to find a Vanguard unit. This is what drew me to this. So when you deploy a troop with Frenzy, give it +1/+1. But the problem is, like, the ones I want to play costs like 6.
Multiple targets on site.
We're just gonna kill this guy. And I don't want to take too much face damage. This guy is pretty cool, though. I think I only have one of them, though. Assume shield just prevents damage. I don't know what that does. One attacker effect, okay. So we can pop the shield pretty trivially. I forgot that... Oh yeah, Frenzy. Duh. Alright, so we'll get a Necron Warrior. That wipes the shield. That means... do we want you? I think we need this online. These all have remnants, so that means that we can get them back. So we definitely want this online as quick as possible. I feel like we need... Like, there has to be something like that that's just cheaper. But again, I think there is a hero that has that. I think I remember seeing that in one of the early videos I watched. So you have a psychic power, whatever that is. I think they're dead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's Xaxes unless you do something.
We are the sons of Gilliman.
You're also dead. Just because we can. And the Scarab finishes him off. GG. GG. So still 50 gold. So we have 2 of these, so what does this get me then? Do we just not get... Like, there's no way to craft? I'm not sure. I mean, there is going to be a card section of the shop, so we'll have to see, but... For now, that's all we can do. So, chat, shorter stream. It was kind of an off stream. I wasn't expecting to be streaming tonight. Just so happened I figured I'm going to be playing. I might as well turn on the stream. So, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. We're going to be playing some Phobies. There may be some DC Dual Force. We'll see how it goes. But that's going to do it for tonight. So, as always, everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And Black Lives Matter.